I'm Pat Murray, the fire chief here with the Lorenz Fire Department. And due to the fact that you weren't able to come to the fire station this year because of coronavirus, we thought we'd make a little video for you of the trucks. This is what we call our city truck. This only goes to city fires. It does not go to any fires out in the country. And the reason for that is we have a crew that stays at the station, and if we have any fires in town while the other crews are out in the country, they can start on those fires. In these trucks, you'll notice when we're doing the videos, each truck is set up the same. All of for instance, this has all the connectors and hose wise and that stuff in it. And each truck will have it in the same location so that no matter what truck the guys are driving, they can know where everything's at. So we've got all of our connectors, wise, all that stuff up here. These are our strainers, so if we're sucking water out of a pond or a creek, something like that, we hook these to the end of the hose so we don't suck up any dirt or weeds. This compartment is just an empty storage compartment right now. We just have a fuel can in it. Same way with this. Since this is a city truck, we don't keep as much equipment on this. Hopefully we'll never have a fire at the same time that we have a country fire. So we just carry spare hose in this compartment. Some of the fires we have, we might have 1,000 feet of hose out. So each one of these sections is a 50-foot section. These wrenches are for tightening the hose connections. These are our ladders in here. We just pull the ladders out and they're ready to go. These are what we call our hard suction hoses. If we were to suck out of a creek or a pond, these are the hoses we use because they're, like I said, they're hard. Yep. They don't collapse when you're trying to suck with them. Up on top here is all of our hose, and each truck has what's called a hose bed up on top of it. We've got probably about 2,000 feet of hose up here, so we can be prepared for whatever we've got. This is a hose reel. It's a 150-foot hose on a reel, and the only thing we use this for is if we have a small car fire or a small trash fire. We don't use this for any structural fires, no house fires, no barns. These are all what we call our SCBAs, our self-contained breathing apparatus. And for those of you that have been down to the fire station before, we always have somebody dress up in one of these so you know not to be scared of it. Mm-hmm. This is where we store them. Each truck has them in this location, and we have 13 of them actually for the department. And this is all of our nozzles. This is what goes on the end of the hose to spray water. And like I said, each truck has them in the same location. More spare hose. Like I said, we sometimes at some fires can never have enough hose.
Right, yep.
Up here is where all of our controls are for each outlet on the truck. And each one is labeled for what it runs. Each one has a gauge so that we know how much pressure we have on each hose. And this just controls the amount of throttle that we have on the engine. The higher you have it, the more pressure you have on the hose. Okay, we'll go in and look at the next one. This is one of the rural trucks. This goes to every fire we have, whether it's in town, in the country. This one will be traded off in probably 3 to 4 years. We are on a cycle that we replace all of our trucks every 25 years.
Gotcha.
To keep them.
So you've had it for about 20 years then? How long have you guys had this one then?
This one is a 2003.
So close, yeah.
Yep. So this is what's called a cross lay. These are hoses that are already connected. They already have a nozzle on them. So if we need to get started on the fire very quickly, we can pull each one of these off, and they're, like I said, they're already connected, they're ready to go. Once again, all of our trucks are set up the same. This is where all the fittings are. In this truck, we've got what we call positive pressure fans, so that if you have a fire in your house, and once we have the fire out to get the smoke out of the house, we set these up in a window and it sucks all the smoke out. These are some of the tools we use. We've got shovels in there, we've got cutters, we've got axes, and this is a bar we use we can break windows with it, we can pry doors open, all kinds of different uses for this. It's like a big pry bar. And then of course we have lights up here. All of the trucks have light on them, but sometimes we need extra light because a lot of times if we have a house fire, first thing we'll do is shut the electricity off so nobody gets shocked. So we bring our own lights with us. Once again, this one's just reversed. We've got our hard suction hoses here. And we've got our ladders here. Once again, these are strainers for using if we're sucking water out of a pond or a creek, or we have trained sucking water out of the swimming pool if we need extra water. More storage. Here's more of our self-contained breathing apparatus. And these are our nozzles. And more spare hose. Like I said, we can never have enough of that.
Yeah.
This has controls. We won't get up on this one. This has controls just like the other one for each outlet. Each one is labeled, and it's got the same label on the knob up on the control station.